Right. Alright, so on to the highlights again. Alright, I've got all the data I need. Now let's get to judging these vehicles. First up, Red Venus. I haven't the foggiest notion of who created this craft, but whoever it was, there must surely be a brilliant and exquisite, beautiful, genius inventor. What's more, she must also be exceptionally generous and open-minded as to such an impossible request for these two tyrants. At any rate, the resulting vehicle is truly wondrous. The pinnacle of functional design where the artifice unnecessary in the pursuit of speed has been skillfully stripped away. And still, the form remains astonishingly stylish. It is as though it is a very accumulation of all the entirety of history of mankind's attempts to build the fastest possible car. Truly, the streamlined machine, with its beautiful, well-functional design, embodies the aphorism, simple is best. I award it 10 out of 10. Next, we have the Camaro wheel and Thunderdome. What a lovely surprise to see Helena's old-fashioned Camaro wheel repurposed into such futuristic avant-garde design. And now we have its accompanying monster car. Putting the question of what sort of current it's using aside, the mechanism that transforms vast amounts of electrical output into propulsive force may be on a little of the overcompensatory side, but it's clearly the result of two men assisting her and putting all the pride into their work. Indeed, sheer muscle can be beautiful too. And the fact that such opposing viewpoints came together to create the single machine is beautiful in its own right. I award this team 10 out of 10. Demon King of the V6 Heaven. While it does seem a little worse for wear after getting blasted out of a volcano right into the stratosphere, the form itself is the stuff truly amazing dreams. There is something to be said for the pilot's wild nature making it so plainly evident. Though the vehicle does exhibit some fundamental aerodynamic design flaws when driving across the ground, those don't really matter. What matters is how beautiful it embodies the concept of wanting to blast off to anywhere besides here. Only a true connoisseur can appreciate a machine dedicated to such a single-minded purpose, so as one such connoisseur, I give it 10 out of 10. Da Vinci being really generous here. I can already see where this is going. So? Pharaoh Legend is patterned after a Scarab Beetle. The vehicle's form skillfully captures the venerable representation of the sun god Khepri, is that how you pronounce that? And his team's assistant also has added a low-key Arabian motif to the vehicle's decoration. The result is positively exquisite, unified design. Collaborations are a lot harder to pull off than people think, you know? So taking that into account, I think it deserves 10 out of 10. Friendship is beautiful in its own right. Here we have the Babbage locomotive form. In a word, I find it fascinating. I'm told that Professor M's calculations played a large part in the design, but I think that they could have asked another brilliant genius inventor and gotten the same calculations personally. Next time I'd encourage them to go that way instead of relying on the shady professor types, but I give them a pass on that for now. Regardless, the out-of-the-box idea that turned Charles Babbage into a vehicle is itself a thing of beauty. As a fan of the spectacle, or steampunk, or giant robots, I'm giving it 10 out of 10. Finally, we have Kyogoku and Bylong. While it would be easy to point out that they're horses, not vehicles, there's no denying the stunning beauty of the coats, the long soft manes, and the kind of size you've ever seen in any creature. Truly, wild animals have a rare and uniquely divine beauty all their own. Humans can and do make beautiful art, but even that can't compare to a work of God's own hand. Well, except me, of course. Even God himself would be jealous of the stuff I come up with. At any rate, these two horses are absolutely two of the most beautiful creatures you'll ever see. As such, they deserve nothing less than 10 out of 10. Also, I really don't want to get on Raiko's bad side. You're not wrong. Ah, that was fun. Huh? Yes, I know. Every team ended up with the same 10 out of 10 score, right? Nothing I can do about that. That's just how it goes when you try to evaluate art. You gotta give credit where it's due. You can't just start ranking works of art against each other from best to worst. All you can really do is be honest about whether it evokes a sense of beauty. At least that's how I believe art ought to be appreciated. For artists, it doesn't matter what your station in life is, or what sort of principles you hold, or even if you're just a kid throwing something together. To try and pretend otherwise would be a crime against the very concept of beauty. That's why it's impossible to force art into the hierarchy of better or worse. Take the first time I saw Mikey's statue of David, for example. Oh, right, I'm a Masqueraded count for right now. Just forget you heard that. Anyway, to give my general appraisal, every vehicle here is spectacular, each one uniquely special in its own way. Thanks to them, I won't be lacking inspiration for a good long while. In fact, I can feel an unprecedented invention just waiting for me to create it already taking shape in my mind. I think I'll go with a motorboat that runs on land. So, like the boats from SpongeBob, because they have wheels. I might pick the wrong person for this job. So, we're getting nowhere like this. I can't believe she failed to see how easily it is to clean this vehicle. This calls for drastic measures. Shall we dive into the river and let the water that sprays forth highlight my beauty even further? I can't wait. Don't worry. I don't have any hang-ups when it comes to rankings. This beauty contest is just getting started. Will someone please kill him? Like, repeatedly? Alright. On to the next part. Okay, question mark class. Probably gonna be an archer, I would guess. Go on then, Robot Beauty Judge. Feast your eyes on this. My swimsuit form is beauty, the manifestation of Venus herself. This is how I look even without doing anything special. It is merely just the glorious radiance inherent to me. A professional truly dedicated to her job will naturally shine with inner beauty. Furthermore, I use Merlin's What's-It to include a system in our vehicle that exudes foliage fragrances. This matches ours. I can't say I see much difference from the usual. I mean, it's good and all, but I'm not seeing anything surprising here. Nothing I couldn't already imagine. Oh, he's gonna say something about Fran, mostly. I guess I'd say you're both decently cute. What? Have you lost your mind? How could you see this and think of anything less than perfection itself? Beauty, huh? I do want to believe that as a pharaoh, I'm the incarnation of Horus. I'm already truly beautiful on my own merits. But in order to win this battle, I'll need to go further. Do you have something in mind? Of course. In fact, it's something with which you should already be familiar with. A stark minimalist structure that only includes what's necessary. No more. A smooth form that practically begs to be touched. Eyes to pierce the very soul. Yes, this is the form that unites all those aspects. The true face of beauty. What's more, the streamlined form is inherently aerodynamic, which gives me yet another boost to our speed. A perfect two-bird, one-stone plan. Behold, even as I speak, it seems we are quickly slowing down. Why? I don't understand. You actually have to ask? How could it be more obvious? This is no good. No good. Explosion may not be the end-all be-all, but it's still one of the best weapons any beauty contest could have. And here you are, throwing it away. Don't show yourself again unless you got a much more risque outfit. Even your normal clothes show off more skin than that sad excuse for a swimsuit. Ugh, Blackbeard, just die, please. You strike such a low blow. I could have conceivably given you a few points if you were at least wearing a bikini. Oh, but that doesn't mean you should try to take shortcuts with a little wardrobe malfunction. It's not like seeing the nip itself, but the idea that we might get a little nip slip is so tantalizing. That dream, the hope for uncertain future, is what I wish to award beauty points to. Yet I could also end up giving full points for a nip slip where the slipper is profoundly embarrassed about it. Truly, the adult world doesn't play. Shut up. Another reason I might get points for bikini, namely just polka dots. I don't know what you're talking about, but I do know there's something supremely creepy about you. I'm used to dealing with frigid temperatures of the underworld, and you send shivers up my spine. This team is hopeless. Completely hopeless. Go on, get out of here. Over the canopy. Now that all eyes are on us, this is our chance. We use this watery stage to put on a fiery performance. Oh, but before I do that, I better change into my stage outfit. Don't let the wind pressure blow you away, Demon King of the Sixth Heaven. But if you get blown away, make sure you fall onto at least one saber or take them out with you. Very well, but keep in mind that you'll be the closest target in that case. Anyway, now that I'm done changing, open the canopy. My new campaign is about to begin. What a lovely river breeze. Now, behold the rocket swimsuit figure of the Demon King of the Sixth Heaven and the Waves. Nobunaga is in the house! I'm showing off plenty of skin and working up a healthy sweat, right? You can't take your eyes off me, right? This is Nobu's wasabi savviness at work. I can't say I care for your blatant shamelessness. You've got such a healthy attitude that it's not really hitting in that mowing strike zone, you know? You're more badass than babelicious. I think I would have preferred Okita or Cha-Cha instead. Change, please. Alright, you know what? Somebody get my gun. I'm gonna kill this guy. Right now. Right here. I don't think this guy even knows what wabi-sabi is. I don't get it. How do we go fast here? I'm afraid such quandaries lacking in the clear parameters have never been my forte. This is no exception. Ha ha ha. Leave this one to me. We may both be skilled as mathematicians, but as an innately approachable academic who's popular among middle-aged women, I'm perfectly suited to understanding how the demographic feels about... Never mind that, Papa. Just do it. At once, my little lady. First, we make a little tweak to your spirit origin here. Don't worry, honey. It's alright. Just leave everything to Papa. That sounds creepy. Now then, Mr. Babbage, please go ahead and open up so that everyone can see her. Feel free to reduce your speed temporarily if you must. Understood. How's this? Alright, we're good to go. Stand up, my darling daughter. What the heck? This is new. Very new. I always thought Fran had potential, but since she's a berserker and all, I was scared of getting too close. But then she became more approachable as a saber, and now she's wearing bandages for a bra? This shoddy craftsmanship offers no protection whatsoever, and it's inherently risky and risque, but I can't help but love the sheer helplessness of this outfit. All I have to say is all of my yes. If I had to flip my yes-no pill on the subject, it will land on a resounding yes. At last, my restraining order has been lifted. I'm coming for you, Fran. No, Blackbeard, you stay away from Fran. She's precious and must be protected, and I will murder you. Rats, now that I've judged her to be Moe, she's moving so fast I can't catch up. So fast. Hooray! Fortunately for you, I admit that our speed has improved. If it hadn't, I would have thrown you headfirst into that walking pile of scrap metal. Just look at what you've reduced Victor's girl to. It's just a swimsuit, remember? It's cute. She seems to be happy with it, and as you said, our speed has improved. I don't think I would have done anything to apologize for. Stop. No fighting. Come on, let's go. Understood. Okay. Beauty, huh? Of course I know that our vehicle can travel over water too, but I don't know how else to go about this. Traveling over water, eh? Don't tell me you're still struggling with a you great hairy buffoon. As a true genius, I've already arrived at the answer from those words alone. No, a true genius is one who immediately presents answers without beating about the bush. In this case, the answer is that this is a subjective beauty evaluation. Then allow me, the true alternating current genius, to amplify and identify an answer even more clearly. In essence, the logical thing here is to play to the judge's tastes. Would you guys stop speaking in turn like that? It makes me impossible to understand. What exactly do we need to do? Could we ask you to change your model for a short while? I can understand how you might be reluctant to do so. But the truth is, this is the answer. What's more, we already know how good it is thanks to last year. Is this what you're talking about? This is just what I wore last year. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Kill me now. Yes, please. Okay. Gilgamesh, make it rain. Gate of Babylon upon this fool. My excitement is officially peaked. I applaud your skill for effort in pinpointing my precise tastes. You've truly outdone yourself. I could have made a killing with geniuses like you on my ship. But that's right, the swimsuit is so exciting it even brings out my inner pirate. There's nothing less than the platonic ideal. I know I stressed the importance of exposure earlier, but this is the exception to the rule. Too cliche, too ordinary, saw it coming a mile away, everyone agrees those are the best parts. That's why I'm proud to stand up and say this out loud. I've said it before and I'll say it again. School swimsuits are best swimsuits. Specifically, the way the navy blue turns darker as it sticks to the skin when it gets wet. Truly the mark of society, though I am open to alternative views on the subject. I'm getting goosebumps. If he'd been on the track, I might have had to run him over. But you should have. Easy there, Helena. Keep it cool. You can't let the speed boost go to waste now. You two have a lot to answer for later. For now, let's just focus on the race. Let's go. Oh my, telling young women to take off their clothes, exposing themselves, nip slips? I will not stand for it. I forbid it. He may be a metal demon trying to tempt people off the very path of decency that I pledge to defend. The one who keeps interrupting the Buddha as he was trying to meditate, huh? That's seriously a bad dude. If this robot is being possessed by such a wicked spirit, then we may have to do something about it. Let's teach it a lesson it won't soon forget. Yes, please! Reduce him to scrap metal and decapitate Blackbeard. I'm pretty sure he's actually in there. Don't look at me like that. You two are scaring me. You're both pretty and all, but bigger isn't always better. I fully support your level of exposure, though. Okay, now that they've slowed down, I'll take advantage of this chance to put some distance between us and check out more friend Hella. Huh? Oh, you're approaching me? Wait, why? You've got a lot of nerve. So lack of exposure is no longer a problem all of a sudden? Double standards, much? Wait, have you forgotten? I'm just a robot that's been programmed to be a beauty judge. Yelling at me or hitting me won't solve any... Nonetheless, as women who have had our beauty dissed, we have every right to pound the circuits out of you. Prepare yourself! I am 300% on board with this. Murder Blackbeard and never let him be part of any other event ever again. Sea monsters. Okay, he's got a second HP meter, so as soon as we break the first one, it's gonna crack open. He's gonna change into Blackbeard. Yeah, I got no choice. I'm just gonna have to dump all my attacks into him. Yep, called it. It's gonna be Blackbeard underneath. Yep. Is this Mercy bigger than usual? No, don't run away. You die. God. Ugh. I knew it. He was inside all along. We all knew it all along.